This week is tax week. Technically April 14th is tax week, but we like to try to 3 weeks before the due date, really just get everything done, get it into our accountant, and just get everything filed now. Realistically, we should have done it 2 months ago, but I was having some problems with Twitch's 1099s last year. Tax week seems to every year never get easier, but on the flip side gets easier and easier. But it is one of the most dreadful times of the year. But I do like to include them into the vlog, talking about the fact that I'm doing them. I do it every year. Reason being, it is a very realistic side to what we do as creators. A lot of aspiring creators don't even think about the whole taxes and finance side of everything, what to keep track of, what you can write off. So I try to do a better job as a creator just every year around this time of the year to remind people that we're doing taxes. It's daunting, it sucks, but it's hey, grass is always greener because we get to do what we love for a living. Just remember, it doesn't matter how cool of a creator you'll be or want to be, get your taxes done. You gotta do them. Oh, but I really don't want to. We have made some drastic changes today. Aside with the fact that I gotta do taxes this week, I also wanted to go ahead and tackle a lot of the setup stuff. I wanna start relaxing and chilling in this environment so that way I can get rid of the clutter, the cables and stuff that I got going on to just make everything more all around and enjoyable. And in that process today, I found something huge because last night we did do a live stream on Twitch, which by the way, thank you all for the support. It was amazing. A warm welcome back. Today we did a stream on YouTube. And again, the co-balance between the two. We got some new viewers on YouTube while we're live. We got a video being worked on by Sooner, editing it now. We'll get that out today. And then on top of that, some of those new viewers are now going to be going over to Twitch where we'll be streaming this evening. So in the test of the Twitch live stream last night, the setup idea that I had with the little screen and everything, it didn't work out. So we're back to 4K gaming, which surprisingly, I don't know why I sound like I'm sad about that. Surprisingly, I don't know what's causing it, but having the 4K monitor plugged in, which is 4K, 144 FPS, it seems to run better than the 1440p 165 hertz monitor that I've been using this last couple of weeks. I kind of figured that 4K would be a little bit of overkill, so I figured downsizing it to 1440p would help just with the overall performance. But we just did a YouTube stream today with the 4K monitor, and it's just amazing. So with that, moving forward, we do have a more solid gaming and streaming setup going on. Here, let me just stop talking about it and I'll show you what we got going on. Okay, you guys will be happy to know too, I started managing some cables. It may not look like that now because that power adapter right there, I want to get something better than that. So just for now, I mounted everything down there. Eventually, it will go all underneath the desk. I also am trying to still figure out a plan to kind of have a more constructive way to run the cables from this setup to the stream PC, the cables that I need in order to do the dual stream setup. But as you guys remember last week, I tried to use the this little guy right here. Oh no! Decorations down, decorations down. I try to use this little Zen screen as the stream chat and just manage everything. The downside with doing that is I have to plug that into the gaming PC. That monitor over there has to go into that because this computer right here does not have a USB-C output for graphics. So if you guys remember a couple weeks ago in the vlog, what I did was I took this extra monitor that I had, which is the 1440p 165 hertz Asus monitor. I put it over here, took an HDMI, connect it to this right here. And then what I'll do when I go live is I just right click, display settings, and then I select show only on 2. So this allows me to switch this up from right here where I can edit and do all that stuff to over here where I can control streams. That way I don't have them running at the same time and have a screen all the way over here while I'm live and worrying about stuff going over there or mirroring it. And then that way I can keep this one vertical as well. So that's how I have the monitor set up, right? I wasn't really set on this table because this is a autonomous rising desk up and down as you see there. And it's been really wobbly, really bad. I was I can't do this setup here. This is not gonna work. Well, it turns out that there was 2 screws on each side underneath the legs that you see here that were loose. And that's what caused the wobble. And now it's actually pretty sturdy. So that's a huge plus. I actually took the time to unplug everything this morning. I know it may look chaotic right now to you guys because it's just cables hanging down, but everything's like kind of got a system right now. So that way, when I do get the new power supply, I can just take all those cables that are hanging, everything that you see hanging down. I actually have a railing under the desk that I'll be able to just attach everything to. But again, I gotta figure out what to do with those. Maybe get one of those like tubes that have like a slit in the side of it, like a white tube, just run them all through that and it's just be one kind of like white tube on the carpet against the wall. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any ideas on how I can manage this to be a little bit more cleaner. And once I know that this is all good to go, and I did test it today and it worked very smoothly. I went live on the stream PC, swapped it out to this monitor right here, controlled everything for the stream, OBS, my camera, everything from here. And all I had to do was game from this one. Told you that's a big thing that I'm looking forward to do is just the ease. I want to be able to just turn on these streams and start and have a good time and turn off the stream and not really worry about a whole bunch of technical stuff. Once I get this done, that means it will be finally time to manage that horrible rat's nest and specifically that one here. What I'm going to be doing for all of this is I'm going to be using Velcro strips like this to just manage and attach everything on the backside so that way it doesn't look all nasty and dangling and hanging everywhere. So that will all be clean. This will all be clean. I think this is a really good setup. You guys let me know, but I love that we have this awesome, nice little gaming streaming area right here that displays this nice, beautiful background, our G Fuel energy section, everything that creates all these videos on a daily basis, this nice, beautiful desk. And then I get to create YouTube videos right here and like have this nice station to record all this stuff and record some of the stuff that I'm going to be working on over the next couple months with G Fuel and some other brands. I personally think it's looking fantastic. I'm really been enjoying it in here. I love coming in here every day after my morning workout and getting the read in. You guys let me know in the comments down below. How's it all coming along to you? Dude, how about this? How about this? Absolutely. Absolutely. What's he say?
Okay, Flanders.
Yeah, what's he say?
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley. I found out something interesting today.
What's that?
The table, you know why it was so wobbly? There was two little tiny screws on each leg that were loose. That's it. I tightened them up. The thing is sturdy AF. My steak's not on fire. It's the... No, it's the stuff. It's like the bottom of our grill's on fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shantae. My steak is nice and charred. Yo, shout out to everybody in today's vlog that enjoys a little char. I think char builds character, Megan.
No.
Okay, well, agree to disagree. Oh, look at the asparagus. Tonight we're rocking a little steak and asparagus, and
pork chops for
Megan's
me.
got some pork chops going on. For anybody wondering, I've had a couple comments down below before on what I put on my steak. Nothing, dude. Just a big steak. Every now and then I would love to indulge in some ketchup because ketchup is thebomb.com, but we don't consume ketchup because it's extremely bad for you. We just went this weekend and got our tiki torch sauce, so that way sauce juice.
Proven mosquito repellency.
Now, I'd like to see those statistics.
I would too.
Megan said earlier, since we don't have our tripod here, it seems like the fire pit.
It does. It seems like it's closer for some reason.
When is our grass going to like grow? What do we have? We have Brazilian?
We have Bermuda sod.
Bermuda sod. If anybody in the comments down below knows...
When it gets above like 30, 40 something, I think it has to be consistently though.
Oh, it doesn't just like, it hit the temperature. So it's like, now it starts going. Like, it's got to be like a few days at that.
Well, like, because yeah, it'll be 40 during the day, but then it drops back down and freezes at night sometimes.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of cold nights, so I think that's why it hasn't started growing yet. But
well, I'm ready for a little green grass. It's awesome coming out here and finally like this has almost like been almost daily. It's not been gloomy much anymore. You get nice sunshine in the skies out here.
Yeah.
Say the backyard's been our little, we need to get the fence up over there. I think we're gonna run our fence all the way up into the woods because we own a portion of that woods out there too.
I would like to, it just makes sense.
That's where we can hide our plants.
That too.
Oh, yeah. That thing is like larger than my hand. It's not just gaming, content, little GFX. Your boy knows how to cook too. Well, of course I do. There's a reason why I became BigE throughout the years. Your boy knows how to cook.